Re-
Hi, I'm Chris. This is Wellness Wednesday, and I'm super excited to talk with you today about the unveiling secrets of frankincense and what the wise men knew that maybe we didn't, and that's why they're called the wise men. So, if you ever wondered about frankincense, today I'm going to share with you about it. And I've asked some questions if you're interested how frankincense can help rejuvenate your skin. That's what we'll be talking about. If you're curious about how frankincense can support and boost your immune system or enhance your brain and memory, and also how it can open your spiritual self and nurture you in that way. So today, I have a great story to tell you, and I want to be able to do that because I know all of our time is valuable, but I feel like this is truly an inspiring gift that I think that you will really enjoy. And so let's get started. Okay. Uh, all about frankincense, health benefits, and the story. So, I mean, if you can imagine one of those gifts that was brought to the Savior, the Christ child, was frankincense. And you just have all kinds of questions. What is frankincense? How does it work? Where do you get it? What does it do? But this gift has been expanded into many things. Okay, so here's the monetary side. Um, I just ran onto this ad, and I know you can burn these little gummy, which is what frankincense comes from. It comes from the sap of a tree, and they are these little small beadlets that are distilled into the essential oil. But I mean, look at the price on this. This is amazing. Um, so, one of the things that doTERRA, who I represent, works with and do is what they call co-impact sourcing. And three of those goals is to work at the source and to know the people and the processes. That's the traceability. The second thing is they're very conscious of the environment and our stewardship of it so that it's any essential oil or plant is sustainable, it complies, it can be preserved, and they want to be able to use it the most effective way and train people how to be able to do that. Then they also want to, they're concerned about providing property solutions. So this means creating jobs and support, having fair and on-time payments, fair labor conditions, the building capacity, community development. All this is shared about this over here. These are just two different ways to be able to express that. So if you have ever wondered and asked yourself, where does frankincense come from? These are the three areas over here in the Middle East. And I'm going to be talking about those, but this is like a tree where you would be able to, they actually have to puncture the tree and then it oozes out. And there are different grades of frankincense. But I want you to keep in mind that when you make a purchase of frankincense for the benefits that we're going to be talking about, you receive it, but there's also a giving back process. And that's what I wanted to share with you quickly today. So we'll be talking about that. The co-impact sourcing of doTERRA of frankincense first began in Somalia with the Healing Hands Foundation and has been involved in different educational projects and providing opportunities for the people in different areas, also included in Africa. This is all over the world. But in 2016, these efforts from doTERRA helped to create a health clinic. And in particular, I wanted to talk to you about how this has influenced where frankincense comes from. So the three countries are Ethiopia, Oman, and Somalia. And I've actually met the farmers from these three areas. Got to meet them in person when they came to visit for a convention. But it takes a half a pound of these beetlets to be able to make a 15 ml bottle of essential oil. And some of the characteristics of this in this co-impact sourcing story is that as I take it and put it on just on the palm of my hand and just inhale it, it's kind of a sharp, warm, spicy, grounding. It's very balancing and relaxing. I put it on my shoulders with the coconut oil each day, but it's very soothing and protecting and immune boosting. And as you note here, it says aromatic, topical, and internal. So I do take a couple drops under my tongue, morning and night. And anyway, we'll be talking about those benefits. But the thing that I wanted you to know is that the healing hands that doTERRA is involved in is really the pursue the pure love of humanity. And that is what is taken into consideration and the mission in giving back. So with co-impact sourcing and healing hands and you, doTERRA wants to be known as a give back humanitarian company serving with the purest, most potent essential oils and changing lives of others for the better. Now, as you can see, this is the president and Emily right here, and they visit and want to know that they have #1 grade of these little gummy beadlets that produce the frankincense. So one of the projects that doTERRA has done with Healing Hands is in the communities. They have built a 4 classroom school. They've helped with drought relief efforts and clean water initiatives. And also, especially, I wanted to focus on the function of healthcare that has been provided in Somaliland. And as far as sustainability, doTERRA has a very intricate program in place to be able to sustain the production of frankincense so that we don't run out. So Margaret Mead said, never believe in a few caring people can't change the world, for indeed that's all who ever have. So this is where the frankincense essential oil is distilled. It's called Esoterra, and it's their primary distillation facility. It's in Bulgaria, and they take the resin, that I told you, the little gummy, and take it from Somaliland and Ethiopia and Oman, and they are distilled year-round. And Esoterra has become a world leader in resin distillation quality and oil yield. So we have our own production place there. So all of the materials are taken there. The main distillery has 12 to 37 operating distillation units. This is also helping and providing much for Bulgaria. This Esoterra is a growing company at present, directly employs more than 90 full-time staff, and I believe that's definitely increased, including engineers, accountants, logistic managers, and technical experts. On a seasonal basis, it will employ up towards 180 employees and supports hundreds of farmers in the area, from contracted farms, their full-time and seasonal employees, as well as other experts like architects, engineers, and researchers. So also here is Lavender and Melissa and Rose, and there's just a new Rose Esoterra there too. But in particular, I wanted to share with you about the Senang Specialty Hospital that doTERRA has been involved in. So prior to this specialty hospital, and this was the beginning of it, as you can see in the planning, it's a huge project. And then there it is with in this compound. but people would have to drive over 12 hours just to reach medical help if they could afford the journey at all. So now Senang provides a full-service hospital, pediatric care, pharmacy services, and community outreach services, among other medical care. And this all started, I think I'm going to go into that a little bit more, but in about 2017. Anyway, so we do have an amazing and dedicated medical team that's already seeing success and making an impact on the lives of the Somalilanders. This here is Dr. Mohammed Omar, and he is an ambitious, dedicated family physician with a strong passion for working in rural areas and teaching. And then there's Dr. Mona Jamal, is a family medicine doctor specializing in obstetrics, gynecology, internal medicine, and child and infant care. So they are a great addition. So in 2017, it was realized that critical health needs were identified, and also the conception of this hospital began, and the design and planning. Then the construction took place in 2018 and 19, and final shipments of the equipment arrived in 2021, at the beginning of 2021. And then there was a soft opening of the hospital a couple years ago, and the official opening was actually 2 years ago in May. And now there are 78 surgical procedures that are completed there as of 2021. So we're not even up to date on this, which is amazing to me. One of the things, and I'm sure that these numbers have changed also, 10 babies are delivered. I know that's changed since May of 2021. 99 surgical procedures, inpatient 146, 153 accident and emergency patients, ultrasounds, a high number, and total patients over 4,500, and then 11,780 diagnostic tests have been conducted. Okay, so the reason that I'm telling you all of this is because I do love the fact that we can give back by using the most pure frankincense. And I say that because I know that I've heard from scientists speaking, saying that frankincense can be adulterated, and you can change it and add to it turpentine, and you wouldn't want to take that internally. So I know and trust that doTERRA's product is the very best. And this month, it's the gift of the season in December. When you order 200 point volume of whatever of your choice, you get a free frankincense, which is a $93 value, almost $100 value. And it has 250 drops in this 15 ml bottle. But what is so amazing about frankincense is that it does tell every cell in your body to do its job. It's the oil of patriarchal light and truth, so they call it the king of essential oils. It gives you the feeling of belonging, being loved, provided for, great wisdom, being guided spiritually, connected, and awareness, safe, connected to Father, and enlightened. So it is, I'm going to be going over all of the uses and how to use it. Okay, first of all, one of the ways that I use it is just on the back of my neck, and I usually use a little bit of coconut oil here and a couple drops, and I put it all over the back of my neck, and what's left I put in my navel or on the back, my lower back, or anywhere that I have sore muscles or aches and pains. It does help to boost the immune system function and also helps to prevent illness. And it may also destroy dangerous bacteria, viruses, and infections. So that's another reason why I take another product, the XE Omega, that the Lifelong Vitality Whole Food Vitamin that has frankincense in it, besides the couple drops that I put under my tongue daily. But you can put 3 to 5 drops in a cup of Epsom salts and dissolve in warm bath water. You can use it for massaging for worn out muscles. You can also take a couple drops. You can add it to honey if you don't like the taste. It is a little bitter, but just think of kissing a tree. Then just putting it in a diffuser, the smell, the aroma is very, very enriching. So it has a very relaxing sensation when it is diffused and can be very helpful for visualizing, for grounding, and improving your spiritual connection. And it can also induce a feeling of mental peace and help to relieve anxiety, anger, stress, and despair. So I would put just a little drop of this on the top of a baby's head after it was born. And maybe that's something that happened long ago. Also, it helps us emotionally to know the truth, to reveal deceptions and let go of them, and to base life on light and truth. So these are the emotional words: to become attached, awakened, gifted, guided, knowledgeable, shielded, and have understanding, and to conquer abandonment, barriers, darkness, deception, detachment, lies, and misalignment. So these frankincense partners well with blue tansy, copaiba, lavender, litsea, manuka, melissa, myrrh, Roman chamomile, wild orange, and yarrow palm. So let's see. Like I mentioned, it is the king of oils. You can inhale it directly from your cupped hands. You notice on one of these slides there was a longer tall bottle. This is a 10 ml bottle that's mixed with coconut oil, and what's great is it has just the roller bottle. So if you wanted to just put it on your skin like that, or roll it on a part of your skin that you wanted to give attention, it's great for that, and it's already been diluted. And sometimes the dilution helps it to be able to absorb better into your skin. So another thing that you can do is you can diffuse it with bergamot. I love to use bergamot in a little diffuser, and adding a drop of frankincense just enriches it. It's wonderful to as a moisturizer. It's in a lot of the skincare products. Frankincense is to help the appearance of skin imperfections. And I know I have little things on my body that I want to get rid of. And so I would rub that wherever I want that to be able to improve my skin. It also, you can use it on your pulse points, on your wrists, here, back of neck, to help balance the mood. And you can put it also in a veggie cap with a little bit of the fractionated coconut oil to support healthy cellular function. Another way to use it that I've seen is to just take and put it one drop and hold it into the roof of your mouth for 30 seconds to ease head tension. Okay, then you can also apply it to your abdomen to soothe stomach discomfort, and your temples and the back of your neck and shoulders for head tension. You can use it on diffuser jewelry, and also breathe it in deeply before prayer or meditation. This is just kind of the same things repeated a little bit, just kind of delivering it in a different form. I'm very visual, but remember that essential oils actually enter the cell because they are fat soluble, so they penetrate the cell wall, and they also pass your blood-brain barrier and go to the place where your amygdala, the gland, is, where your memory and emotions are stored. So it's great for cellular health. Like I mentioned, putting it under your tongue or the roof of your mouth, joint and muscle pain. helps circulation and inflammation and to relieve that pain and discomfort. It also boosts your immune system. So that's the putting a couple drops under your tongue or rubbing on your temples, or also another good place is the soles of your feet. Then you can use 5 drops for respiratory health and focus on taking deep breaths. So I would put it right here in the palm of my hand. And if I wanted to get it into my chest, I would go like that. Okay. It's also good for brain health, and it's shown to have a positive effect on memory and cognitive health for people who may have decreased brain health. Taking it internally, again, under your tongue, you can diffuse it. It's the purest, most potent. And back of your neck, under your nose. It's also really good for stretch marks and wrinkles. Just combine 2 or 3 drops with coconut oil and apply it to a particular area. Even if you had some moisture cream, you could put a little bit in the palm of your hand and a couple drops of frankincense. But for meditation and prayer, it minimizes distractions and helps you to focus and improve concentration while promoting a positive attitude and feelings of peace and relaxation. Diffuse it and anoint your loved ones in the ancient, powerful healing oil with this. So headaches and migraines, it's also known for helping to deter them. I would put it maybe back behind my ears or under your tongue or in a large glass of water to support the nervous system and help decrease headaches and migraine discomfort. These are some other ones that it helps to improve your oral health. So you could swish it around your water. There's what's called oil pulling. So you would take a little bit of coconut oil, put a couple drops of frankincense in it, and actually pull it through your teeth, but you would spit it out after. It stimulates urination, helps to relieve stress, and also regulates menstruation. And it has astringent properties, very good for the digestive system. So these are all the ways that it can be used. Just, I would say the most important thing is to have it where you use it. So don't just tuck it away like it's the most, the king of oils is on the top shelf. We never touch it. That's not what you want to do. You want to have it. I take it in my bag to the gym. I have the roll-on in my bathroom. I just want to have access. So the most important thing is that you take the lid off, truly. It's also really good for sore hands after a long day of gardening and working out. And see, just to be reminded of all these different uses is totally amazing. For fingernails, to apply it for your healthy looking fingernails, and to give you the courage of the pressures of life that are weighing down your mood, or applying it to the bottom of your feet. Often I sit down before I put my socks on and I apply an essential oil to the bottom of my feet, but I'm going to include frankincense again. And then you can put a couple drops of a citrus oil with it, like wild orange or lime or bergamot. And then also using it with rosemary for memory is another good way. So just to conclude, this giving season, when you purchase 200 point volume, you get a free frankincense, and also we give by supporting the Healing Hands, the Co-Impact Sourcing, the hospital over in Somaliland. All of these things are really important, and you can earn this free frankincense this month just by doing that. So what I would have you do is contact me, message me, and we'll help to figure out what your areas of health are, what you would like to address and improve, your goals or those main concerns that you might have. and then you can have your own free bottle of frankincense. So if you were to outright purchase a frankincense, retail is about $93, and you would be receiving this free. So this is a great promotion that is in the month of December, that is kind of a tradition with doTERRA. So I appreciate you being on today, and hope that you share with me how you use it. Hope that you get it out where you use it, and to remember that it tells every cell in the body to do its job. And that's what we want. It's exactly what we want. So I wish you a Merry Christmas and hope that you enjoyed this. And we will see you next Wednesday.